very warm welcome. It is Tuesday, the 5th of November 2024. In the United Kingdom, it's bonfire night or Guy Fawkes night. But back to this, and the title of this, How Little Piinks PC Lovers Dislike My Channel. Now, I do request that people do leave comments with constructive criticism, and I also reiterate many times, don't do a personal insult like old man. But people do. And what you can't see on the comments is sometimes I have restrictions on held with bad comments. But I would like to show you some things that you won't see in the comments because they get locked under key. It's not me deleting. These are just like the restrictions I set up. So if you're going to use bad words, basically it's going to be not shown in the comments. But if you do constructive criticism, then it is. Let's have a look at the first one. Now, I call these people little Piinks, CCP lovers. How do I know they come from China? Well, put it like this. I do have some comments sometimes when I post it on other people's channel who love the CCP or CPC, they were said, if you make a stupid comment again, I will block you. Or from another one from years ago, you don't know nothing about China, you've never been here ever in your life. Obviously, they don't subscribe to the channel, but let's have a look. So this one here, you have no business criticizing anything being so stupid. You are. Shut up. Okay. Freedom. I can criticize anything I want. I live in, you could say, I live in freedom compared to some places in the world where you don't have this luxury at all. So I do know that in some European countries, I found out the other day, you can't criticize the government or the leaders. The same in China, but in Thailand, you can't say anything bad about the royal family, but by all means, you're allowed to criticize the government. Another one, stupid old fella. Even when I ask very politely, please don't do any personal insults to them. And I can quite gather that this does come from the CPC or from these Chinese little Piinks. Now, if I'm wrong, please let me know and stand up for yourself and say, no, I wrote that comment and I do come from Yugoslavia. No, that doesn't exist. I come from Croatia, or I come from Egypt, or I come from South Africa, or I do come from Pakistan. Because the way that things happen in China is that they do personal criticisms. It's sort of kind of unique. I can move on. You haven't lived anywhere, you idiot. Okay? Doesn't really make sense. How to say? Well, I've lived in 80% of the world. I've been to 80% of the world because of my work before. Some places I haven't been to is like the Democratic Republic of the Congo, or some places, I think I haven't been to Bolivia, but I have been to most of the world because of my work before. So, follow the channel, subscribe, my friend, and you will see all of this. It seems that this old man whose days are running out is too poor to see China with his own eyes. So he can only get to see China through anti-China media. Get a life, old man. Your behavior is a disgrace to your mothers, and we won't go beyond that. Well, the thing is, when I do get information about China, it actually comes from Chinese citizens on Twitter who post using a VPN. And you can see it's a real camera. It's not state media from America, England, Europe, or China. It's from real people, which is happening and how it affects their lives. So, what's the next one? You something BS. Have you been to Japan? Yeah, I have been to Japan. I used to work in a nightclub in Tokyo called Juliana's Tokyo. Do go and check it out. It was run by the Yakuza years and years ago, and it used to make a $1 million net profit per month. It was one of the best nightclubs in Tokyo before. So yes, I have. You are comparing the biggest city in Japan to the no longer exist old city in China. This is a confrontation. I think Tokyo has 37 million, but people now in China say, no, it's Chongqing that has the biggest population of 33 million or 35. Don't get it. And one more, because I don't need to show all of this. Show your phone, you old hag. Well, here's my phone. And I don't know why you want to see it. It's an iPhone 15 Pro. I bought it earlier this year. I am a Apple lover. I have looked at other phones, but it's the whole ecosystem that you work in. It's just convenient that your phone works with your watch works with your computer works with your iPad, works with your earphones and Apple TV. Just make life a lot easier. They are expensive. Yeah, granted they are. Can I afford it? Yeah, once in a while. Why not? It just makes life easier. I'm not a big fan of Android, and some of the phones that do come from different countries, well, sometimes their technology is about 5 years out of date. I'm not naming any country in particular, but you can get what I mean with that. That leaves me to the end of this video. Please do like, subscribe and share, especially the people who've called me an old hag, an old man who's silly, little white fella. What else do I have? And something even about my poor deceased mama. Well, and I can only gather that these do come from little Piinks who just hate the reality and of the truth, or they just want to personally insult you. But there's an old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. My name is James. God bless to all. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.